Now, imagine someone dressed up like an interactive doll, bouncing up and down, staring at you, and talking while repeating the same phrases over and over. You'd probably be creeped out and walk away. But when this happens on TikTok, viewers pay money for this because this is a viral new TikTok trend, something that combines sex work and gaming. Our next report tells you more.
Gaming culture and sex work. These two don't have much in common, now except for a viral TikTok trend. It seems like a day doesn't go by without a weird viral video. And this is the latest one. It's making the rounds on TikTok and headlines across the world. It shows a woman named Pinky Doll. She has a strange robotic tone, a penchant for tips, and a skill for staring without blinking. She live streams herself on TikTok, during which fans pay to leave her tips. Every time she receives money, the tip shows up in comments and she responds. Let's say you tip her, then send her an ice cream emoji. This is what she says. Throughout the live stream, she moves and talks robotically, imitating something called an NPC, or a non-playable character. What is that? NPCs exist in video games. They are side characters that a player's main character encounters. They're used to simulate different aspects of life, so NPCs can be shopkeepers, groupies, or even bystanders. Essentially, characters that are rarely important in the video game. They often have repetitive speech and they are programmed that way. NPCs keep repeating a few scripted lines on loop. They also make repeated movements. It's called idle animation. In the real world, humans don't really stand still. The gaming world wants to represent this. So the NPCs bounce up and down, sway, and make other slight motions. Honestly, it's a little creepy. But this behavior is vastly accepted in the gaming world. And over time, it has birthed a term, NPC behavior. It has grown increasingly popular, and it's become a derogatory phrase. For many, even a right-wing slur. It's used to shame people, to say that someone can't think for themselves, and that they simply repeat phrases that they hear elsewhere, like from their favorite politicians or cult leaders, who knows? And hey, we aren't judging. But now TikTokers are putting a spin on this connotation, and they're making money off of it while they can. Clearly, these streamers are embracing capitalism, and how? They pretend to show idle animation and get tipped for it. This trend reportedly first took off last year. Over time, both men and women have participated. But it's mostly the women who gain viral attention, because experts say these streamers represent objectified interactive dolls, which is a fetish for many. So by proxy, NPC enactment also fits into that category, especially because some creators of this trend, like the famous Cherry Crush of Florida, are adult performers. This robot-like enactment is much more than a TikTok trend. It is the intersection between gaming and sexual arousal, a means of gaining virtual tips, maybe even a representation of the blurry line between humans and machines, a real-life representation of the perpetual millennial fear. Are we living in a simulation?